The three trigonometrical ratios that I just mentioned on the previous videos are sine, cosine, and tangent. These trigonometrical ratios, they differ in their operation. They differ on their functions. For example, sine. In order for us to find the angle that comes with the sine, we need to make use of these sides. So which sides should be used when you're using sine? So the side that you can be used when you're using sine, let me say sine theta, right? Because on that theta, you can put the angle if you have been given an angle. Remember when I said you can be given an angle and one side. Then you can find the other side. So we say sine theta is equal to, this one goes with opposite side over hypotenuse side. So for you to find anything to do with sine, you go with opposite over hypotenuse. So it's this side over that side. Okay? Is this side over that side. Then what about the cosine? For the cosine, which is cos, we say cosine theta. For cosine, we go with the adjacent, all right? Adjacent side over hypotenuse side. So if we're finding anything to do with cos, it is adjacent. In this case, if the angle is this one, that means I've used adjacent over hypotenuse. If it was this one, we would have said adjacent over hypotenuse. It will make sense. Don't worry. It will make sense. So what about the tangent? What about the tangent? We say for tangent is the only trigonometrical ratio that doesn't use hypotenuse. It is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So every time if you haven't been given hypotenuse, you have been given a side, maybe the opposite side and adjacent side, just know that you're dealing with a tangent. Okay? Or anytime you're not given opposite side, just know that it's cosine, because cosine and adjacent is the one that have adjacent. Sine doesn't have adjacent. All right? So, and sine doesn't have opposite. I mean, cos doesn't have opposite. So this one has opposite, but hypotenuse with over hypotenuse. This one adjacent over hypotenuse, and that one is opposite over adjacent. It is from this behavior, all right, it's from these characteristics, that's when they came up with a mnemonic. A mnemonic, it is some forms of words that get to help you remember certain things, all right? Just like you remember, we talk about my greatest mother just shown us 9 potatoes for the planet. You remember that one? Same applies with the trig. There's a mnemonic that works. In case waivala, it is so, ka, toa. All right? So, ka, toa. So this so, ka, toa shows that we have sine. All right? So this represents sine. Let's call it theta over O, it's for opposite, then H is for hypotenuse. Okay, then ka, we have cos theta equal to A is for adjacent and H is for hypotenuse. Then tan, we have a tangent which is tan. So we say tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. That's how the SOHCAHTOA works.